Greetings and salutations, my wonderful people. I am TBG, and it is that time of year again. What time of year, you might be asking? Why, it's October, of course! And as per tradition, each and every October, I always decide to do a special Halloween LP just for you guys. And, well, what game could probably embody the horrors that Halloween has to offer us every year? How about a game that's actually pretty bleak and depressing and also somewhat intriguing at the same time? It's time for some Deadlight! Like I said, this game is bleak. It's gray, very gray. But it is also gray to... Ow. But yeah, this game, I was actually, when I first got this, going into this game absolutely thinking I was gonna hate it. And truth be told, I was far, far from it, because where there are times in the game where it's like, this seems very stereotypical of your typical zombie platformer game, very depressing indie game that usually comes out every year on the Xbox. This is actually got some very surreal moments in this. So, unfortunately, there was a failed recording because this is take two. I had to scrap an entire first recording of this because I honestly was not happy of how it turned out. So, for this time only, we're going to select scene. As you can see, I've already 100%ed this entire game. I was that dedicated to it. And now, we shall start from the beginning.
Just like sharks. When they stop moving,
Just
they
like
die.
everything in life.
That's how you are, Carla. Save yourself.
Actually, there we go. Well, this game's already off to a bang. Alright, I'm gonna go see
After the
myself out
storm
now.
came the calm and silence that make men crazy.
Carla! Carla! Why? Why?
Randy? Can you tell me what the fuck happened here?
She's been bitten everywhere. She knew she shouldn't have gone outside.
You killed her, you bastard! You murdered her!
She's so dead that you murdered her!
What the hell have you done?
Why?
We would all be dead by now because of your little sister.
How many times have we said not to separate from the group?
Never means never.
Shot her, drawing their attention even more.
Either we reach the military shelter that you talk about so much, Grandpa, or we'll die right here.
The radio message said that it was around here. It's a bit more than 5 miles west.
Let's get out of here. Come on!
I'm not leaving my sister here all alone.
Nothing can be done now.
I'm the black guy, you have to listen to me.
Sam, Ben, Stella, get out of here. Get to the scene. I'll meet you. I've got to find my family. It's the only place they could have gone.
Stay strong, Randy, and good luck. I know we'll find them.
That day was not the beginning of anything, or the end of something. It was just one more day. A day like any other. The world was dying, and we were its survivors.
It's like every zombie game. Except this one's different because we're living in shadows.
Good luck, Randy.
So yes, it's a 2D platformer puzzle game. Let's see.
The body is full of bites and bruises.
No, that's usually what happens to a woman on every 4th of
She's
July,
been
filled
shot
with bites and
point blank in the
bruises,
head.
although that may just be from my freaky 4th of July nights. I'm just gonna hope everyone forgot I said that. But, anyways... Oh crap. Zombie! Denied. Now this game, It may think you're safe because it's just a 2D platform. Do not think that way. Things in the background back there, such as you see zombies walking around back there, they'll come to the foreground, and most likely it will end up in you dying. So let's go in here. Can I do anything? Nope. Okay. Oh god, they're in the background. Run, jump, and we should be safe because we got one already climbing, but zombies are dumbasses, so they have no idea how to concept the thought of climbing.
In all the Pacific Northwest.
There are collectibles in this game, journal pages and all that stuff. I've already collected them, and it's one of those games where you collect them once, you can't collect them again. I know it's dumb, especially if you're like, you like want to go through and be like a completion person or do guides to find the collectibles. So one time or none. So let's just push our crate here, and let's hopefully get the zombies to walk right under the circle so I can drop this on their heads. Do not move! I love it when a plan comes together. You can actually see some of them walking around the background. They'll slowly make their way to the foreground. So we want to stay as far away from where they're at as possible. Push the crate again so we can get out from down here. And we should be safe because zombies do not concept that gravity hurts. Do the old tuck and roll. Yeah, let me help you with that. I helped. But yeah, Deadlight. Still a very interesting game. It has some, like I said before, it has a lot of surreal moments in this. And the plot of it's actually pretty intriguing and engaging. You actually want to see where it goes at times.
The light. Once again,
and
the light of a
as
new
all
dawn.
zombie games have now shown us, the only way to fully survive the apocalypse is that you have to be a parkour master. Even if you're an old grizzled bastard like me. Go up here, climb up, go up here, climb up. And pelvic thrust, woo! Pelvic thrust, woo! And now we bring it around town. Bring it around town! Alright. I've always been known to have a destructive nature.
Ben and the others made it out. They deserve better than this world.
But then again, we do live in Seattle, so who knows? Just with a scratch. So we can brush right at a ton of enemies. Basically, we just call the zombies over and we can lure them into traps and stuff. I help them solve puzzles. What you'd think making loud noises would be the worst thing to do during the zombie uprising, but here's what I know. Use the almighty foot to break open a fuse box to shut off the power, because that's how it works, instead of just hitting the off button, because, you know what, screw you. Alright. And we're in, and we are gone. What do we have here?
It says here the highway is at the end of this tunnel. It's a straight shot to the safe point. Shannon and Lydia might even be there by now.
Going down, and in that tunnel up there is another collectible, I do believe, because the pastor... What was that? Huh. But yeah, there is a collectible in that tunnel because I do remember it. There's also health kits you can find.
Dead people, corpses.
Well, yeah, there are health kits
They
you
don't
can find,
impress
but
me anymore.
that's not a health kit. That looks more like a death kit. I know there's a health kit down here somewhere. And... yeah, I wasn't going to make it. Welcome to Deadlight, ladies and gentlemen, where death is going to be a very, 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 very 2 hours later, very redundant thing. It's almost like it's somewhat in the title. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully this time less sucking. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's turn the valve. Also, another thing you should probably learn to do during the zombie apocalypse. Learn to swim. As you saw before, any head-high water is pretty much insta-death, so be careful or you'll die. But you'll just most likely die in the end anyway, so it doesn't matter. Is there anything over here? Nope. Alright, just turn down the water levels. Don't think I see that I don't see that body in there. Because go down here. Maybe if we don't move so fast, they won't notice us. Oh, that's what I get for thinking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, crap. Alright, we're out. Get out of here. I'm knee-deep in poo water. Why do all games have to have sewer levels in them? Alright. Jump. Climb. Move. Don't die. This is a health kit, I believe. Yep. Thankfully. Yeah, so it's basically, you see it, you use it. You unfortunately can't stack health kits because that would just make things way too easy for you. But yeah, so while we're just going across this little field right here, how's everyone doing? I'd like to say again, I am severely sorry about the lack of updates over the past summer and also September. Just things have been happening. A, I've been sick. B, I've been having to deal with computer issues, but hopefully they'll be fixed. Because I always want to get the Halloween LP up every year. And C, Destiny, even though it's kind of a letdown, I'm still actually enjoying it pretty well. D, Smash Bros, which just came out yesterday, which I've also been enjoying pretty well. And E, Custom Quest, which is coming out next week. It pretty much dates the LP right then and there. But yeah, Custom Quest 2, I'm actually really happy because I completely called it that they were going to do a sequel. I'm completely happy that they do this. Oh god. Oh god. This is what you get for talking about Tim Schafer games during the zombie apocalypse. People don't like it.
I found a firefighter's axe.
Axe. So unlike other 2D platformers such as this, like the silhouette platformers, we actually have a way to defend ourselves. However, do not rely on this thing, because, as you can see, the little blue bar underneath our health is our stamina. And that goes for everything. We can do it for pretty much axe swings. We got heavy axe swings, which will most insta-kill enemies when they're laying on the ground like that. Also, I love the ragdoll physics, because ragdoll physics make everything in the game awesome. As you can see, we're pretty much low on stamina, so we can't sprint as much. Our swings take twice as long to go through, and our power attack pretty much takes like 3 times as long as that. But yeah, hopefully things are gonna be much better from now on. Come here. Nope. Jump over here, and jump up here. Pelvic thrust! Windows open, and we are gone.
Damn storm.
So let's just take in this amazing Seattle weather. Anyone who's probably lived there is just completely used to it, and oh my god, I'm tripping balls.
I must be tired. My mind is wandering.
Yeah, like I said, this game is very surreal at times. So let's just drop down here. Is there anything which is just a collectible in there? However, in here, we want to run like hell and climb. And we couldn't wait over there because, well, we got zombies, which... There goes the conga line of death. I don't know what I was about to say there. Death. So, up the ladder we go. Where it leads, nobody knows.
It's getting dark.
I do because I played this multiple
times. Got to find my family as soon as possible.
Run, man, run!
Crap. Crap. This is a bad thing. This is a bad thing. I can fix this. I can fix this.
Shit. Oh, shit, there's too many of them.
I can totally fix this, guys. I can do it. I can do it. I did it. Hi. No solicitors. Especially at this hour. Alright. Up we go, and
Damn stupid shadows.
over the reef. 1, 2. And I do believe we're about to hit a checkpoint.
Something.
Yes, indeed we are.
I don't understand, man. If he's already dead, why do we need to hang him?
Power must be made visible. They should know that we're keeping watch on them.
Who? Those things?
No, I mean the survivors. Besides, what the hell do you care? Orders are orders. Come on, let's go get the next one.
God!
I hope they can't see me through a beard.
Hey, buddy. What lasts longer? Bricklayer's house or carpenter's house? I bet you $100 you can't solve it.
Carpenters?
Listen, when someone asks you something like that, you just answer, the toughest house is the grave diggers. All gravestones last forever. Till fucking doomsday.
Hey, Fred, should you probably be standing next to that hanging corpse? I mean, what if he's still alive? He's dead. Should I do something? Should I? Okay, I can see you're busy right now. I'll just leave.